coming up. A sugar glider with anxiety issues.
Normally when I see sugar gliders, they always look cute, but they're absolute horrors. They sit there swearing in the corner of the cage because these are nocturnal animals. They don't like being woken up in the day, and they're not particularly an animal that likes handling.
Hibernating hints for a tortoise.
It's really kind of extreme survival, even though you might be hibernating her in your garage.
And Romain takes his life in his hands with a sidewinder rattlesnake.
You never come from in front of a snake because they're going to strike forwards.
Romain Pizzi is one of the country's leading vets. He's a surgeon, pathologist and behavioural expert, as well as a karate-kicking, tap-dancing cellist. Is there anything this man can't do? He's on a mission to help the public solve their trickiest pet problems. If you have a sick snake, a cheeky chicken, or even a fat ferret, Romain's your man.
Welcome to my creature clinic. There's a particularly funny thing that can happen with snakes, and I'll show you. Right, let's get these guys out. They're two Western hognose snakes. What you won't be able to see from over there, so I'll try and show you with the little camera, is these eyes. If you look at these eyes, they're really blue. This snake is coming up to a shed, so they secrete a little layer of fluid beneath what's actually the clear fused eyelids, which are called the spectacle. So that's normal, but sometimes that spectacle doesn't come away, and that's what you're seeing. So what's the trick? Is a snake sauna. What we do is we put them in a really warm enclosure with really wet towels and then cover them up, and what happens is all that water vapor and the heat rises up and it gives them this sauna effect. The fronds of the towel, they massage that area, quite nice I'm sure, and then gently work these little bits of skin off.
13-year-old Danielle Wake is animal crackers and has 4 cats, 2 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs and Millie the tortoise.
This is Millie. She's 4 years old and she's a Herman tortoise. I was thinking about hibernating her. I haven't hibernated her before, but most people say they should hibernate.
Okay, now I know a lot of people think that all tortoises can hibernate, but it's very important to know where they come from because not all tortoises will hibernate. Now she comes from around Middle East and Mediterranean where the winter is quite harsh, and so to save energy when there's not a lot of food around, they will slow down and do that. Now some of the African tortoises won't be able to do that because it's hot all year round. If you try and hibernate them, you'll just kill them. You don't need to always hibernate tortoises. Some people think they have to be hibernated, and to be on the safe side, if there's any doubt, we don't hibernate tortoises. So we'll always say if a tortoise has been ill that year, then we'll skip hibernating them. I'm going to give her a quick check over because sometimes they can hide things that will make them ill, and then it wouldn't be safe to hibernate her.
Okay.
So I'll get you to hold her there for me, and I'm going to get some bits and pieces out of my box. Right, so I'm going to get a weight on her first, and that can give me a rough idea of how much energy she's stored in terms of fat and things in her body. So she's just under 1 kilogram there, and that's a good weight for her size. Now, we'll see how long she is. And she's too big for my calipers, which is good. We always say that a tortoise needs to be more than 10 centimeters. So it's a little bit wider, or a bit longer rather, than my palm to be safe to hibernate. I mean, she's well past that stage. Otherwise, they're too small and they won't have enough energy to see them the whole way through winter. So that's quite good. And we'll just check a couple of other little things without hopefully upsetting her too much. So I'll get you to hold her again for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab her head for a second. I'm going to have a quick look inside her mouth. Just put a finger there. There we go, and that's really nice and pink inside there. So I'm always looking if they've got a pale mouth or if there's any discharge or something like that. Now the other thing that I will look at is how puffy they are around the base of their neck. And that's really important because that's one of the places that tortoises will store fat. So they'll have a shoal of fat around their neck. So sort of a puffy neck is a good sign. Small livestock is everything from rabbits to gerbils, chinchillas to hamsters, and is one of the fastest growing areas of UK pets. Rabbits themselves are the 3rd most common pet now in the UK. So I'm here to soak up a little bit of the atmosphere, meet some people and see some really interesting animal characters. Let's go and have a look. Although gatherings like this happen up and down the country every week, the Harrogate show is the biggest. It's the crafts of the small mammal world. It's a place where like-minded people come, chill out, chat, swap expertise and give awards to one another. So you've probably got quite a few of these at home. So how many do you keep at the moment?
I've got about 200.
200. Okay, crumbs, 200 guinea pigs. I've just got this vision of millions of guinea pigs.
Everybody around that. It's very good competition. Very good competition.
Friendly rivalry most of the time. Show under my name.
They're my rabbits. When they win, they're mine.
Rivalry, cheating, rabbits having steroid injections.
Guinea pig answer you. When you call him, it's rip, 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 rip. This is the sound of a guinea pig, a giant guinea pig. You can eat them also, huh?
Yes.
Now, while Rusty might just look like a brown rabbit to you, he's actually one of a rare breed, so a really unusual rabbit. And how did you get into keeping a pet rabbit?
Well, I used to work with a guy that kept rabbits.
Okay.
And now he just brought us into it. Just rare varieties just struck us, and I just wanted to keep them because rare varieties are a bit different, like myself.
Yeah, so show me, what's on your T-shirt?
Oh, it's band mastodon, they're called. Very brutal.
So heavy metal and rabbits can mix, as you can see here.